It's been a while since I've streamed. I'm going to try to get back in the swing of things. I'm probably going to stream a couple times a week, and then we'll go from there. But I'm actually going to start a brand new game, and we're going to do this from the beginning. Now, this patch here is actually the last pre-patch before the actual release of the game, which I think is next month. So when they actually release that, and if it's another update, usually what happens in this game is all your saves, you can't play them again anyway. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this going. I'm just going to do freedom and not survival. And we're going to see how it goes. Hello, Sassy Cat. How are you tonight? Looks like right now we have Sassy Cat, Little Kitty Games. How you doing, Little Kitty? And Gamer Dad Joe.
This is the farthest that I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altair's eyes.
How is the volume of the game for everybody?
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Alright, thank you for that, Sassy Cat.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures.
Well, that's not good. Oh, that was bumpy. Open up! Open up!
Welcome to 45-46 feet. Enjoy your stay.
I love it. She says, enjoy your stay, and then it blows up. Enjoy your stay, by the way. Goodbye. So when you do crash land, it does scatter a bunch of initial starting stuff, nutrition blocks, flares, and some filtered waters and stuff. I mean, you can, at the beginning, you can go around and pick some of that stuff up. Since I'm playing not in survival mode, I don't really have to worry about food or drinking. Just temperature and health. And of course, oxygen. These little plants will warm you up when you're outside.
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
Oh, the drop pod's way over there. And into the water. Alright, we might as well collect some resources on the way. Come here, little fishy. They're trying to catch you. Hold still.
Oxygen. New creature discovered. Oxygen.
Yeah. Oxygen. Alright. Top off there. A lot of the first part of the game you're going to spend gathering lots of resources. So by collecting some of this other stuff, here's some things you should watch out for. These ribbon
Ribbon
plants.
plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
In other words, making batteries. You're going to need batteries for a lot of the equipment you're going to use.
Oxygen. New creature discovered.
These little bladderfish, if you're collecting them, you can actually make water from them.
New blueprint synthesized. Oxygen.
Found the drop pod.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
So the storyline for this game basically is your sister was either killed or missing. You got a notice of death from the place that she worked on and where she died, and then there's some mystery about what happened to her, why she died, and stuff like that. So she's here to investigate to see what's going on, and maybe she could find out and clear her sister's name. So there's actually a bunch of messages here from her sister. I won't spoil them for you guys. You can actually listen to them if you guys play the game yourself. Let's clear those out.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Alright. This is your fabricator. This is a lot of stuff that you can make. You have a few initial settings right off the bat. probably some of the starting tools that you probably want to make right off the bat. Is a scanner. That's why sometimes when you first jump into the water, it's nice to try to collect as much as possible going toward the drop pod as you can at the beginning of the game. Alright, so I can already make a scanner. I need batteries, so I already grabbed some ribbon plants and copper, so I'm going to make a battery. Now we can make our scanner.
Alright, I have a scanner. In goes a battery and titanium, out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Alterra left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
Alright, so we got a scanner, and how she mentioned in the message, basically you're going to use that to scan in different things in the world, and there should be technology and stuff when you'll be able to unlock new blueprints to be able to create those. For right now, let's see. Don't think. Need a survival knife. We need some silicon rubber. And to make silicon rubber, we're going to need creepvine seed clusters. Alright, so let's go find some creepvine and also...
Alterra supply cache nearby.
Ooh, nice. Alright, so there's creepvine right there. Let's find some seed clusters. There we go. So scan them in before we get them.
Oxygen.
Whoa. Yeah, don't run out of oxygen. That's a bad thing. Alright, let's grab as many as we can.
New blueprint synthesized.
Let's see how many we got. It looks like 2, 3, 4. We can actually grab one more. Some more over here.
Oxygen.
Another thing you want to make right off the bat is an oxygen tank. So let's see, can we carry anyone? We can pick up 3 more items. So we'll grab a couple things and I'll be back.
Should be able to use this.
I hope you do. There we go, and our inventory is full. Alright, journal entry unlocked, personal log.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
She survived off the land 3 months with a knife, a PDA, and some rope. Not bad. And you'll find a lot of the plants and stuff like that are edible. So if you scan them with the scanner, it'll actually, on the assessment, it'll tell you whether you can eat them or not. I don't have to really worry about that because I'm not playing in that mode. Alright, so let's go ahead and select the rubber. And while we're at it, go ahead and make some lubricant. You can use that in the construction of a lot of your tools and your vehicles. There we go. Got all those made. Now we should be able to make some fins. What's nice about the fins is it will increase your swim speed, which is nice. So we're actually going to change the color of equipment to this. And we haven't visited a place, so we're going to change it to green. So you have some options here of what you can do as far as what's visible, what's not visible. On your PDA, you can actually set the colors to like what you want to see. So if you notice, I just changed what I haven't visited yet to green, letting me know that I still need to go visit that. Once I visit it, I normally turn it to red, and then you can also make them disappear if you don't want to see it again on your heads-up display. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make a knife. Ugh, this doesn't beat up my drop pod. What can we make? I'm not going to worry too much about the flashlight right now. Oops. Okay, so oxygen tank, you need titanium and fiber mesh. Fiber mesh you get from using the knife to cut the grass. So in other words, the same grass that you use, the creep vine that you use to make the rubber with the seeds and stuff, the actual vine itself, that's what you use to make fiber mesh. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drop off most of this into our storage. Now let's go back to that creep vine. Get some stuff to make some fiber mesh. Another nice thing about fiber mesh is you can use it to make healing kits.
New blueprint synthesized.
Alright, how many we got? Looks like we can take 2 more. So 2, 4, 6. 8.
Oxygen.
Okay, there we go. Oops. Let's not run out of oxygen. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but there's this creature that swims around these creep vines. Where did he go? There they are. Okay, these little guys. Here, little sea monkeys. Now, what they like to do is at first they're like really curious, and they will come
Oxygen.
up and they will steal your stuff. If you got something in your hand, like a knife or the scanner or something like that, they'll steal it from your hand and go run away with it. and then you gotta chase them down, and then they'll drop it, and you can grab it back. Eventually in the game, spoiler alert, they're going to become friends with you, and they'll actually start bringing you stuff. So, but at the beginning of the game, they're kind of annoying because they steal your stuff. Alright, so let's head back to the drop pod and make up some of this fiber mesh. There we go. There we go, fiber mesh. Now, when you're cutting up the creepvine, you want to make sure you do it in even numbers because it takes 2 creepvine to make 1 fiber mesh. So it's kind of annoying when you go to make a fiber mesh or anything, and then you end up with just 1 in your backpack because it takes up 4 slots. Alright, so all the creepine's gone, and now we have all this fiber mesh. There's the sea monkey. Now, another nice thing about these sea monkeys, they also have these nests that they make, and if you can find them, since they steal stuff all the time, you can actually go down to the nest and you'll actually find pieces of equipment to scan in to get more blueprints from. So if you see sea monkeys swimming around, look for their nests and get stuff from them. So we're going to make an oxygen tank, so we need titanium. So let's grab a couple titanium out of here. Now we can make our oxygen tank. And then see, here's your first aid kit. Since I'm not going to worry about food that much, basically I'm going to be making sure I have first aid kits going.
Adding additional blueprints to your databank.
Ooh, there we go. So we've got computer chip now. Air tool. So as you unlock things or build things, you'll unlock more items as you scan them in as well.
The standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
Deluxe and VIP breathing. Right now all I have is the standard oxygen tank, so that lets me know that there's more out there to make. So let's go ahead and drop some of the stuff off, and let's go grab some more resources.
New creature discovered.
Alright, where is that cache? Found it. There it is. Alright, let's go visit that first. And we'll collect the one. Now these things are interesting, these little fish. They kind of swim around and they have like bubbles. They're called titanhole fish. And a fish just bit me in the face. Ow. And it just bit me in the face again. So there it is, cache. Creature egg. Hello, little. Steal my stuff. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, PDA.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546b. No.
I'm serious,
an alien
Sam.
on an alien
Something
planet.
ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
So I see a cave. We're going to go ahead and go down into it. Okay, those little fish, they like to blow up in your face, but this is how you get those little things like to chase you down and then they explode. That's why let's bring first aid kits with you. There we go. Alright, so let's try that again. Hopefully we don't run into more of those. Actually, it would be nice. Let's go ahead and scan that in. But with these, this is where you get sulfur. And you need sulfur. And there's another one. Where'd he come from? There he is. Really? Another egg? Okay. Sometimes what you'll see is you'll see them have eggs in them instead of sulfur, so that's kind of annoying.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, these little things here will actually give you oxygen. And they respawn every once in a while. Now here's what I was telling you earlier about the nests that you can scan for equipment. Alright, we better go back up top. We're gonna run out of here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, let's go ahead and top off there. To be able to swim faster, you get something called a sea glide. So we need to be able to find a couple of those and scan them in before I can. Because that'll pull you along. It's like a little jet propulsion unit. Ooh, where is he? There he is. Now these things, if they come flying at you, see, they don't turn around very fast. So if you wait till they're close to you. Come on, grab it. There we go. Now I got some sulfur.
New creature discovered. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and take the oxygen from here. And we'll collect stuff on the way back up. Come on, there's some more.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, we'll grab that. Ooh, look at that. Mobile vehicle bay fragment down here. Some lead.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I heard you. Alright, so it's getting dark. Actually, let's see what's in this thing. There we go. It's back home. Steal some oxygen from that. Tell you what, let's top off. Don't really need salt right now because I'm not in survival mode. There's another cave. I bet you, since there's sea monkeys here, I bet you there's another nest down here. So, let's actually top off. Let me see if we can find a nest down there. Some resources. See a nest. Alright, got enough time to scan it, go back up. Laser cutter fragment. Alright, let's head back up because we're almost down to 30 seconds. Bad thing is when you're in the early
30
game,
seconds of oxygen remaining.
and if you run out of oxygen, you reappear inside your escape pod, but you usually drop most of the stuff that you have. Later on in the game, when you do that, as long as you have like a habitat or something, then you don't lose as much, I believe. So, one way again. Let's see where I got my inventory. I still got a lot of room, so collect them. Ooh, wait, what's that? What's that? Oh, nothing. That might have been the sea glide fragment. I guess not. I saw shiny and went, ooh. Oh, there it is. Ah, look at that. There's another one. What do we need? We need one more. Ah, look at that. Right in a row. Sometimes you get lucky like that.
Oxygen.
Don't expect it
New
all the
blueprint
time.
synthesized.
There we go. That should increase our swim speed to on. You'll find yourself in the first part of the game scanning everything. Because what's nice when you later on in the game when you need to make something, it's nice knowing that on the research. Another survival tip in this game, if you notice, when the sun's down and everything, you notice the fish don't swim as much. So sometimes it's actually, if you need to catch them for food,
Oxygen.
if you wait for the sun to go down, it's actually sometimes easier to catch them when it's late. Let's actually grab some urban plants. So we're going to need to make some more batteries. Grab that. And we'll see what we can make here. Alright, so in order to make a sea glide, I'm going to need battery, lubricant, copper wire, and titanium. So, should be able to make a battery. And then copper wire is just 2 pieces of copper wire. I only have one on me, so I should have some more here. Grab a couple of those. Okay. So let's make our copper wire. And now we can make ourselves a sea glide.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Alright, so what's nice about it is you can adjust what's down here. I always like to put my sea glide in the first space, and then scanner in the second, knife in the third, and then when I finally make the repair tool and the cutter, I put them in here, and then I usually swap out these two positions with whatever tool I'm actually using. Right. So, speaking of tools, what are the tools that can we make? We can make a repair tool. So part of that crystalline sulfur we get from those exploding little fishes, that comes in handy because with rubber, one of those titanium, you can make your repair tool. Let's see what else we can make real quick while we're here. Laser cutter, still need to find the ingredients for that. Compass, copper wired wiring kit. Wiring kit, I believe you need 2 silvers, which I can do that, so let's go ahead and make that. So now we got a wiring kit. So now come down here. Oops. Oh, we also need copper wire. Let's go ahead and make some copper wire. And now we can make ourselves a compass. And if you notice on the heads-up display up here, now you can actually see the direction you're going, which is kind of nice because if you find something and you don't have a place to mark it, it's kind of knows, you can say, oh, well, it was east of, your pod here or whatever. So there's your compass. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a couple of these lockers because we're going to end up getting so much stuff. So let's go ahead and dump all the stuff into our storage. And right now we'll go ahead and dump the lockers in there as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go out and hunt for some more resources. Alright, since we've already been there, I'm going to change it to red. I'll turn it off because I don't really need to know where it is right now. I can always pull it back up later. Actually, speaking of which, that was which way left it? It's that way. So we've already gone that way, so let's go. Let's see what's over here. Collect on the way. Now, Sea Glide fragment. Now, technically, we already have the Sea Glide, but what's nice is if you find another thing of something you already have and you scan it, it actually breaks it down into titanium. So sometimes that's a good way to collect titanium if you're just, you know, scanning stuff like that. And another good thing is sometimes as you're swimming around, if you go near where the shore is and stuff, sometimes as you're swimming around, you'll find these little caches. Basically, they're ore veins. An ore vein basically is resources. So I've got silver, gold, silver, silver, silver. It's over here. Gold, silver, gold. Don't you wish you found an ore vein like that in real life? Sure, I'll take all that gold and silver. Yeah, we can always use titanium. Now, one thing you got to watch out for is sometimes when you're swimming around the shoreline, kind of keep an eye on what's above you, because you swim too deep in some of these areas and all of a sudden you need oxygen. Then you got to swim all the way out in order to swim up and get the oxygen. So just got to be kind of aware of your surroundings sometimes when you're out collecting. Alright, these guys are jerks. They're called brine wings, and they'll spit at you and freeze you. But I like to scan them in at least once. There we go. So yeah, see, they're kind of annoying, and they'll spit at you and freeze you. And then if you just tap the use button on your mouse, it'll actually break the ice a lot faster. But if you're like trying to swim to the surface and get air and they freeze you, sometimes you can die that way. Yeah, how rude. Just froze my ass. Alright. Let's go ahead and steal his. Ow. God, I hate those little fish. Yeah, I missed it. I saw it. Let's go. Okay. So we're actually back to where that cache was. But the reason I came back here is because I forgot to scan that guy right there. These little beacons are nice to have
synthesized.
because you carry a couple of them around and you find something that's kind of cool. You can drop off a beacon and tell you it's what. Oops, let's turn off that map. Alright, so see how much faster you can swim with this thing? Alright, let's go top off. Now we're gonna go down into this hole and see what else we can find now that we now we're probably gonna run into a couple of those exploding fish. Come on, come at me. Come on. And see, you can't turn around very good. Is there any resources down here that we missed? There's a couple.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
30 seconds of oxygen. Steal that. I think earlier I grabbed pretty much everything that was right here. There's that one.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
See if there's any more that we missed. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab that oxygen. There's one. Some more silver. Oops. Almost lost which way I was going. That's always a bad thing when that happens.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And see, this is why I like having the sea glide early, because you can escape. Alright, so it's actually going this way. That's an interesting sound.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Oh, that's pretty deep. Let's jump to the surface. Of course, one of those things has to try to heat me. Alright, let's check my PDA. Doesn't actually give me a location, so... looks like we're pretty deep water. It's our little... Ooh. Now that I could use. Table coral. This is good for making different electronics. Need my knife to cut it away. Ooh, there's some more. Take that. Come on. Do I see any more? Come on, table coral. Where are you?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, let's top off. Try to find some more table coral. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and heal up just in case. Now, what you want to do is sometimes you need to go around and try to find pieces of equipment and other things, so... Come on. So I like to just run around and investigate sometimes. Just to see what I can see. Top off of there. And there is not very much table coral. Oh, there we go. There's a piece. Ooh, there's another one right there. So let's go grab that one.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, top off on air. We're about 300 meters from the drop pod, so... how much space do I got? Well, I can only grab one more thing, so... let's head back. There we go, one more. Nice. Resources. Man, see, this is where I wish I had a beacon. So there's my drop target, 244 meters northwest. So that means if I'm going to come back, coming back southeast.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
See, that's what's nice about having the compass when you don't have a beacon to drop down. Speaking of which, when we get back here, I'm actually going to be making a couple. That way I have them on me at all times.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call.
Yes,
Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent
The
aquatic
architects is
specimens,
what they call
that
the
could be a
alien
major
technology
find.
that's on this planet.
Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
So we unlocked a beacon. So, we need to make a couple of these.
Use beacons to mark traverse territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now it's surface support.
Ooh, now it's surface support. Which is kind of nice, which means when you're out of the water running around on the ground, you can actually drop a beacon as well. Which makes it really nice. This mineral detector is kind of cool, so like when you're trying to find something specific, you can set it up and it'll actually give you like a direction. Back here, let's build one real quick. What do we need for that? We need a battery, copper wire, and some silicon rubber. So, you have any copper? I don't have any copper. Crap. Well, that's not good. I need copper. So, hey. Wow, silver and gold. Got okay. Let's go ahead and pick up these. Just come out here. And we go ahead and drop these lockers off. These lockers come in handy when you're wanting to store some extra stuff, because you only have so much storage space on that rescue ship. Fortunately, these only hold so much as well. So we're 8, 12, 16 items per. Alright, let's go ahead and let the Alright, so what I need to do is I need to go around, find some copper. Titanium and what I need. Of course, when you're out trying to swim around and look for something specific, it's the tool I wanted to make to tell me where to find it. Alright, so let's just find some of this. Ooh, there's copper. So like this one right here, limestone outcrop. Since I scanned it earlier with the scanner, I know that you either get titanium or copper. Yes. Of course, I keep grabbing titanium. There's copper. I need copper.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
30 seconds of oxygen. Let's go ahead and top up there. Ooh, it's dark out here. And it's snowing. Yay! Should build a snowman in this game. Okay, let's scan that down. These granite outcroppings. You can get silver. I love the graphics in this game. I can imagine playing this like on a big screen or something like that. If you had vertigo or something, this game might freak you out. If you had the graphic settings set high enough. I guess for certain people that can be scary.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Why am I not finding stuff? Titanium. Hey, titanium! I want copper! Give me copper! Thank you. Alright, what do I got here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of copper. So 212 meters that way. Come on, find me some resources.
Oxygen.
Okay. Take that.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, big top off. Ooh, that sun is bright. Scan. I have not scanned this yet. Alright, so these are the galena outcrops. It's either lead or titanium. Here's some lead. Which is nice if you're, you know, building structures and different things. Sometimes you need lead for different equipment. Alright, how much space do I got left? I still got enough space left. Let's just keep grabbing minerals. I hope they don't change the game too much when they come out with the actual full release version.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. I swear I'm going to keep swimming around down here and I'm just going to go, no more oxygen. I just heard something growling. What the heck was that? There are lots of creatures in this game that want to eat you. Just like swimming out in the regular ocean. Alright, top off of there, check my inventory. I can carry 4 more things, so let's... there we go. Let's head back and just grab along the way. And I don't want titanium right now. Alright, so let's jump back in here. Now I'm going to attempt to make a mineral detector again. So, I need battery and copper wire. Do I have enough on me right now to make a copper wire? Okay. And I need 2 ribbon plants, which I believe in inventory. So, ahead and make a battery. And then what else do we need? We need silicon rubber, which I believe we also have. Oh. So now I can make the mineral detector.
The mineral detector can sniff out raw materials. potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
Alright, so now when I pull it up, so down here where it says select previous F, so like right now it's set for Galena outcrops. I can set it to table coral, lead, sulfur. So if you want to look for something specific, like copper ore, for instance, then it can actually it'll kind of help you find it. Sure, when I was showing an example, there's nothing around. Figures.
Oxygen.
Yeah, oxygen. Okay, let's get it switched back to gold, silver, copper. Just try to get me to freeze again. Not cool at all. Alright, so let's jump back in here and we're going to see what we can build. Laser cutter. So what we need to do some research. We need to go around, actually save some space, but hey, let's make some of this glass. So I'm going to need glass eventually anyway, so let's go ahead and 2 more pieces of glass. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop off. So what I'm going to do, since I got so much copper, I'm going to take 2 of these. And we got a bunch of silver, so I'm going to take 2 of these, 2 of these. We're going to pre-make some copper wire, because we're going to need that for building other things. We're going to pre-make some wiring kits. And that will save some inventory spots as well. And then, what we're going to do is we're going to a couple more waterproof lockers, just to 725. Alright, I believe this one's full. Yep. This one's almost full. Drop off these other ones. That way when we come back, our inventory is full. I have something to put stuff in. Alright, so let's go exploring. First of all, how much battery we got left? 56. So before we go too crazy on the exploring, let's make a couple batteries. So let's find some ribbon plants. Here, ribbon plants, where are you?
Oxygen.
You usually find them in those little caves.
Alterra beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Ooh,
Delta Station. This is the
Nice.
place Lil mentioned in her message.
Alright, so as soon as we make some new batteries, we are going to go investigate that Delta Station. Ribbon plant, there we go. Let's find a couple more. Area there, nope. Sure, when you don't want something, you'll find it all over the place. And then when you actually need something or trying to find something, then it's like, oh, I can't find it. Ha.
Oxygen.
Actually, I think there's some more right there. There we go. There's some more. Alright, now that we found some ribbon plants, let's go back. Let's make up some batteries. Make sure we're topped off on energy. Then we're going to go investigate that Delta Station. Alright, so we need copper. Copper. Gotta make ourselves some batteries. That'll work. So now, swap out the batteries. Come on. Nope. So then, what we'll do is we'll go. What's that? Come on. Go ahead and put the dead battery in our inventory. Drop off the copper, drop off that. Just in case. Gonna make first aid kit. Just because I like having a couple extra in my inventory all the time. So we'll drop off that. Gonna need that right now. Repair tool will bring just in case. We should be good. So, go ahead and save, which I highly recommend that you do, because the first time I played this game, or actually the original version of Subnautica, I played and I played and I played. It doesn't auto save, so sometimes it won't save. And you'll play, and I was like starting. I was like, "Oh, I'm in a great place. Look at all these resources." Blah 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 blah. And then my computer shut down. Yeah, that sucked. And since I didn't save, I lost all that time. So I highly recommend you save. Alright, so let's get there a little faster by using this. I was thinking of like searching down here at the same time, but I'm like, nah, we're just gonna head straight for Delta Station C. Looks like we're hitting a bunch of these, like, are these like vents? Let's see what they are. Yep, thermal. Hydrothermal spire. So, this one I need. Look at that. The dock. Is there any more? Oh, yeah. Copy vending machine.
New blueprint synthesized.
Oh, look, I can make a trash can now.
New blueprint synthesized.
Ooh, a floodlight. We could use that.
New blueprint.
A PDA.
Fred, I'm not blaming you. But what do you mean it's gone? Where did it go? You found some trouble somewhere in the deep twisty bridges and decided to jettison modules?
Yeah, I had to jettison a module. I got free, went back for it. It was just gone.
And you think someone stole it?
Or something. I didn't lose it, that's for sure. I'm careful with my tools.
I'm sure you are, but you have to admit there have been a lot of sea truck accidents, and they're rather expensive.
You wanna follow me on a few runs tomorrow? See what it's like? Conditions are way harsher than anything I ever imagined. I don't know if you could really understand it from inside your base.
That won't be necessary. Thanks for your time. I'll write it up as an accident.
Ooh, look at that. Sea truck fragment. Oh, yeah. This is like a submersible submarine. This is something that will make exploring a heck of a lot easier. So I need to find more of those fragments. Nothing else really to scan out here, so now that I'm warming back up, let's head back up.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing.
If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
Well, that sounded all warm and fuzzy as a greeting. Let's hope we don't run into her right away. So these are the like vents and stuff if you needed to warm back up. Because right now you don't have any environmental suits or anything like that. You can actually walk into them and heat up. And of course the other thing you want to try to find is these guys. Thermal lilies. Anything we can pick up? Oh, look at that. You can actually pick up sulfur right off the wall up here. Very nice. Let's see what these are. Horseshoe shrubs. Could be a sustainable food source. See, that's why it's always nice to scan stuff in, even though I'm not doing the thing where I need food or anything like that. In case you guys are, something to look for. But I will take sulfur when I can get it. So we'll harvest one up here. Alright, warm me back up. There we go. Ooh. Look at that. Tower. Copper. Go back out the other way. A couple of shrub. Oh yeah, that's from these things. You can actually eat them. Eat them, so we're actually going to drop them. There's another little cave. Ooh, some tech. Let's see what's up here. More sulfur. Mineral detection fragment. And another PDA. Let's see what's on this one. Emmanuel's special request. Sulfur. Alright, let's go try to find that tower. Hello.
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
Well, that was hospitable.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
It would appear I'm far less alone on this planet than I had anticipated.
Signal location
Great.
uploaded to PDA.
So here's the tower. What do we got here? Ooh, status report. Ooh, another PDA. Alright, I need to go warm up. Uh-oh. I'm gonna freeze. I need to warm up. Get out of the way. Run! Damn, my temperature's at 37. Run! Alright, give me one of those plants. Warm me up. Woo! I almost froze my little butt off. Alright, so I saw some buildings up there, so we are going to go and investigate those. Delta Station. Let's get my little scanner out. Ooh. You find these little data boxes around? These are kind of nice because
New blueprint synthesized.
you'll get cool blueprints. Honeycomb fungus. Put in these boxes, so ooh, a builder fragment. Nice.
New blueprint synthesized.
Alright, so let's go in here. There we go. Start to warm up. Ooh, a locker.
New blueprint synthesized.
A multi-purpose room.
New blueprint synthesized.
Jukebox.
New blueprint synthesized.
Yeah, what's interesting is there's so much you can scan in this game. Ooh, look at that, free. Single
New
wall shelf.
blueprint synthesized.
I think I missed a PDA. I missed a PDA. Let's see
For
what's
the last time, I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Parvin. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny,
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle, you three are suddenly
terrible.
very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
So when you scan in their nameplates, you can actually pull up data about those people. So, Altera facilities map. This is actually kind
The
of
map will
nice.
come in handy. I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
So this is where we are right now, Delta Station. Nice. Should be able to find some other stuff that way. Alright, let's see what's in these rooms. Can actually scan in the bed. Fred's bed.
New
Jeremiah's
blueprint
bed.
synthesized. New
Another PDA.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement. I fear the career impact of saying this officially, if you can even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally. The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me. As if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
The birds were pooping on his tower, and that's what's driving him crazy.
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used to play Underwater City, only sea monsters aren't pretend.
So a lot of these PDAs just kind of give you little hints and clues about the story, about what's going on. Doesn't look like there's anything else scannable in here, so... Let's go ahead and close that. There's another building over here. Those are probably the things that they were pooping on his tower. Yeah, we'll just leave it. Go ahead and scan him. Manual. Looks like he's the boss.
Cushy setup. Must belong to one of those higher-uppers.
Well, look at that, an aquarium. Nice.
new blueprint synthesized. New blueprint synthesized. New blueprint synthesized.
Executive desk. Ooh. Let's see if this thing works.
New blueprint synthesized.
Look at that. It works. Another PDA.
Good morning, Frostpack. Just a quick update to inform...
Sam really got under management's skin. I didn't know she had it in her.
Ooh. Observatory.
New blueprint synthesized.
David, you'll be happy.
Alright, lots and lots of PDAs to give you to the story.
New blueprint synthesized.
Fictional poster. So a lot of these rooms and stuff that I'm scanning in, what's cool about it is since I scanned in the tool, which is... So you can actually, when you go to make your own base, A lot of the stuff you scan in, you'll be able to add to your own base, which is kind of nice. But in order to make these things, you got to scan in these rooms. So, like, there's a scanner room, observatory, which we just did, multi-purpose room. Ooh, looks like I can make a thermal blade now. What's nice about the thermal blade, it's a little better than your normal knife. So, let's say you're out and you need to eat, you can actually attack a fish with it, and it instantly cooks the fish. So you can actually grab the fish and eat it right then and there, fully cooked. So it makes it so you don't have to keep a bunch of food on you all the time. So the thermal blade's kind of nice when you're doing that part. And this is what you need to make your habitat. That's what we just scanned outside. And it's always kind of nice. Like, I grabbed the posters and stuff off the walls and then pictures, because you can add those to your base as you're building stuff. Make sure there's nothing during this. Looks like I was able to scan everything in there, so alright, so we were able to scan in a lot of stuff, which was kind of nice. And there is the position of that lady. I'll stand here for a second. Don't know if we want to go messing with her right now. Alright, now I'm gonna go up and see what that was up above. You know, I had to run off because I was about to freeze my butt off. Scan buttons. Test override module port. So it looks like I need to make something to go in there. So alrighty now. Come back over here, warm back up. And actually, let's go ahead and go back to our base. Sad thing is like you can't just like take over this base and make it work, which kind of sucks. I mean, there are things in the game that you can jump off of, but if you go too high, yeah, you'll die. Ooh, like right there. I just hurt myself because I jumped too high. Or jumped off of something too high. Oh look, a little penguin. Alright, let's go ahead and get back in the water and warm up. That is a bad sound. That's the sound of something that wants to bite your face off. Where is he? Oh shit, there he is. Yeah, those are bad things. They will eat you. I really don't want to mess with him right now. So let's try to get out of here. Scamble. There's some lead, because I always use lead. Looks like we got some inventory space, so I'm going to try to collect on the way back. Some more lead. Titanium. Silver.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oxygen. I need oxygen. Alright, let's go top off. Alrighty, yeah, let's grab some more stuff. Oh, look at that. Actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and grab this coral because more lead. Alright, where are we on in inventory space? My inventory is now full.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Is that down there? Is that a fragment? There's something that wants to eat me right there, but I think I see a couple things that I could scan in right there.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
High capacity oxygen tank. Nice.
Blueprint synthesized. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, sounds like that thing wants to eat me. Let's get out of here. Let's hope I make it to the surface. 10 seconds. Oh crap.
Oxygen.
7 seconds. Am I gonna make it? Ah! Like there was any doubt. 1 second to spare. Ha! Take that. I want to scan that fragment right there before they try to eat me. Sea truck. And PDA and another PDA. Ah, stop it now. Crap. It's trying to eat me. I think that thing's still chasing me. Okay, it turned around. Alright. maybe we'll get lucky and find another fragment down here. I only need one more to make the sea truck. Holy crap. Stop trying to eat me.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Alright, let's get back up to top.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, I'm gonna dive one more time. And if I don't see one, you know, I tell you what, let's put that in space number 5. Because there's actually a lot of tech over here, so this little cave, you're going to drop off one of these. Drop off one of these. I'm going to call the beacon Tech 1. That way we can come back and holy crap, this guy's trying to eat me again. Let's just hope he doesn't eat my beacon. Go down this way, see if we can find a fragment. Need a sea truck. Sea truck fragment. Or no, what the heck is that? Oh, alien technology. Nice. Alien crapola. Alright, we gotta get out of here.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, let's not push our luck. That's Tech 1. And we dropped off the other one for alien crapola stuff. Look at that. Sea truck fragment. I think this should be the last one I need.
Acquired.
Ha! Got it. Now let's get the hell out of here.
New blueprint synthesized.
So now I can make the sea truck. Alright, that was well worth almost getting eaten. Because once you unlock that, if you've noticed to the left, all those things are popping up. Unlocks a lot of stuff in the game for you once you scanned in a sea truck.
I should have guessed Altera would find a way to clip Sam's wings, like I knew they'd do to mine once they took over Xenoworks. I tried to warn her. She was stubborn, like me. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be so different from her. Scrappier, faster, less play by the rules. But Sam didn't tolerate Altera's corporate red tape any more than I did. She just tried to change it from the inside. I think in the end, we always wanted similar things.
Alright, so now we got some beacons set out there for different stuff we just found. We have some more stuff to make. High capacity oxygen tank. So we need 2 glass and a standard oxygen tank in order to make it. My inventory is too full. Yep. So I can't put this in my inventory, it's too full. So let's actually out right here. These guys. Let's drop off some of this stuff. Alright. So to make a hike, we need 2 glass, and of course, so I only made some glass earlier, so we'll grab 2 of those. And then in order to upgrade something that you're wearing, you actually have to take it off, drop it into your actual inventory. And then you can actually make it. So let's go ahead and click this. And now we can make a high capacity oxygen tank. Alright, give me 1 second. Set to remove somebody from breaking the rules. Thank you, Little Kitty, for deleting that, and went ahead and banned that person so he won't be able to leave messages. I only got a few simple rules. Don't advertise, don't cheat, don't be a dick. Not on my stream. Alright, thank you for that. So another thing that's going to help breathing when I'm down, because you notice once I got down below 100 meters, your oxygen goes a little bit faster. So having a rebreather is actually kind of nice. So it takes a wiring kit, fiber mesh, and silicone rubber. So I made wiring kits ahead of time. And let's grab a silicone rubber. And let's go ahead and make ourselves, I forgot fiber mesh and rubber mesh. Oh. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a rebreather. And that should make it a lot easier.
Extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
Breathe the freedom. Oh, that's funny. Alright. Now, if you notice here, I can't make the sea truck. Even though I unlocked it, I can't make it yet because you can't make it in a regular fabricator. You actually have to make it using a mobile vehicle bay. Unfortunately, the mobile vehicle bay I've only scanned in 2 of the blueprints. I need 1 more to be able to make one. So, can't quite make the sea truck yet, because we need to find another mobile vehicle bay fragment in order to do that. But it was still nice unlocking it because I unlocked so many other things along with it. So we are going to make, so let's go down to tools. We are actually going to make a habitat builder next. So first thing we need to make is a computer chip. So to make a computer chip, I need gold and copper wire. Now, I already pre-made some copper wire before, so we'll go ahead and just take that. And we'll take gold. Oops. And, oh, yeah, we already have some table coral, so that's good. So let's go ahead and now make a computer chip. So now the computer chip is made. What else do we need for it? Oops. We need a wiring kit, which I still think I have one, don't I? Nope, I've used them all. So we need a couple silver. Boop, boop. Let's go ahead and make a wiring kit. Now we should be able to make a habitat builder.
Adding emergency shelter blueprints to your databank. With the Builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
Oh, this PDA is so wise. So, a lot of the stuff we scanned in, like the multi-purpose room, the scanner room, the observatory, was kind of nice. And then by default, you get a bunch of these. So that's pretty good. And here's a lot of the stuff you can put on the inside. So let's start by building just a small base here. I'm actually going to build my permanent base somewhere else. But it would be nice to have something here. So we're going to start out with a foundation. When you start building, here I'll just show you. When you start building, oops, come on. Actually, let's find some place to live. See, that'll work. That'll work right there. Okay, so when you start building, come on, up, there we go. So, you'll see over here +2 to base hull strength total now. So your base has a hull strength. And as you're building, you want to make sure you stay above that. So what I normally like to start to do is I like to build a couple of these. What do I need? I need 2 titanium and 2 lead. So I do not have everything. So let's go here. Hey, stop it. I need some titanium and I need some lead. I got lead in this one. Nope. I got lead in this one. Nope. Well, looks like we may need to go out and hunt for lead. Oh, no, never mind. I got lead right there. So I'm gonna need some glass and some quartz. And we'll grab the rest of this titanium. Okay. So let's come back out here. Let's finish this. Stop it. And there we go. So now, my total now is 14. So now I got a good start. So we are actually going to start off with T section right there. Oh, Now, in order to get in your base, you're going to need a hatch. So, oh yeah, I forgot. You can't put a hatch on a T section. So let's put that there. Now we can build a hatch. Is it not the hatch? Oh, because this isn't the way. The fails of creating a habitat. Alright. Start with this.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Oxygen.
Oxygen!
Warning. Emergency power only.
I like that. We're in emergency power on them. My hatch. Now let's go ahead and we need power, so we're going to go ahead and do a solar panel. So the problem I was having before is it was too close to the it's too close down.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
So from here we're actually going to second one of these. Now we're down to 11. We're actually going to do a multi-purpose room. Alright. Drink. Try to stay hydrated. Alright, so what we need is more titanium. So let's go ahead and stop it. Here we go. Let's go ahead and grab the titanium out of here. And we'll grab the titanium out of there. And do I have any in here? Yep. Go ahead and grab that. I think that one, yep, that one's empty. Alright, we'll jump in here. And it looks like we have all the titanium. Right, so let's drop off all these boosters and stuff. Alright, we will finish constructing this. So now our hull strength is 9.8, which is fine. Let's see what was.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Here's our base. And this is our big multi-purpose room. And we can start building and adding stuff to this. So the first thing I want to do is we're going to add in these. I'll show you why. How much titanium? I do not have very much titanium, but we have enough to do what I need to do. So usually what I like to do is right off of the coming into the entrance, I like to build a little corridor off to the right or so, and storages. Having titanium, lots of titanium. But what we can do is start dropping stuff up, because this gives you a lot more storage capabilities now that we have a small base of operations. Save. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do for tonight is, now that we've got at least a start, we've got a base going, we've tracked down a few things, got Delta Station investigated, found some Alia, Crapola, found some tech stuff, found another cache, and we ran into a completely psycho woman that wants to kill us if we don't stay off her land. And so that'll be interesting to run into her later on. So what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and call this stream good for the night. And I will, next stream is going to be next Sunday, or this Sunday coming up. So I'm going to try to be streaming every Wednesday and Sunday night. And for my first few streams, I'm going to be doing this. And I got a few more games coming down the pipeline that I'll be streaming as well. But for the first several ones, I'll probably be doing this, and then maybe I'll stream a game on Wednesday night and a different game on Sundays. We'll see how that goes. So, hope you enjoyed what you watched tonight. If you got any questions, go ahead and send me a message if you want. But I hope you all enjoy. Have a good one.